This next video is something I was scrolling through my gallery and I found, and it's a video I hadn't uploaded and totally forgot about. And then I was watching, I was like, I remember this. But it's a good sort of example. Like, there's a lot of magical defense in this. I was visited by another sort of energy vampire, and you could learn a lot by watching this. If you're an already practicing witch or warlock, wizard, whatever you want to call yourself, sorcerer, and you start doing this kind of stuff, you notice you tend to attract attention, and those can be bad spirits. And learn what you can from this video. Take what you want from it. This is just an example of how I protect myself. I'm sorry about the lighting. Weird stuff happens in my house sometimes. That's not a camera effect. That's actually happening in my living room right now. So we're staying blue now. Yeah, enjoy. Okay. How many spirits are outside? Six? Did one leave? Huh. I asked earlier how many and they said 7, and then I was like, wow, I might as well get ready here. You know. And I guess one left. Okay. How's the shields holding up? I would like to invite the first spirit to come inside. I would like to invite the first spirit to come inside. I invite the first spirit to come inside. Welcome, come on in. I'm in the basement. When a spirit first enters the house, I get a first impression. I get a vibe off of it, right? I can usually determine gender, what they kind of look like, or at least how they are trying to portray themselves visually. And overall, a sense of, like, you can do this with normal people. You gotta read off people. You get a vibe. Point is, you trust your intuition, and some of the warning signs of like a bad spirit. My dog freaks out. Temperature drop. Almost like I want to say like a pressure change. It's a good way of describing, like, just the atmosphere feels different. Something feels off. You know, your hackles are up. You know, just trust your gut. Are you right there? Yeah. Okay. You look big. Or you're like really close. It looks like when you're driving down the highway on a hot day, just above the pavement, there's like a haze. And if you just sort of go into a soft trance, you can see the shapes of people in that haze. And you're right here. And I'm getting like a heavy pressure. Like the atmosphere changed. It's heavier now. Am I feeling that heavy chest thing like when I had that energy vampire? Is this what's going on again? What's your name? Uh, okay, so as soon as he walked in, I got real quiet when he walked in because it's big and just felt off, felt like heaviness in the air, and I feel that pressure on my chest. And I asked him his name. He says, I don't know. And I'm like, is this just another one of those energy vampires? Like from a while back when I first learned how to trap one in a bottle. I recorded that one. Pretty sure it's on YouTube. So I'm thinking we have another situation like that. Like it's just a black, empty void. The aura. Wow, okay. Do I even ask any questions? Are you sucking the life out of me right now? I can feel it. Like, I feel a little bit more drained, like, since you got in here. How about this? Okay, I bind you to the triangle on the floor right now. That perimeter, that triangle on the floor, I bind you to it. It is my intention that you cannot leave that triangle. Okay, the triangle is a classic concept taken from ceremonial magic. So you would be in a circle. You don't have to draw one on the floor. Some people just conjure one out of energy. I don't even always do it, if I'm being perfectly honest, because I kind of do it with my house regularly. So I just borrow this from ceremonial magic. You would summon the spirit to appear in a triangle. Now, I don't summon the spirit to appear in a triangle. I don't even know how well that really shows up on camera. I have a triangle already kind of prepared, just sort of across from me. So when I am talking with spirits, it's kind of like my trap door if it turns out they're not necessarily a nice spirit. And I don't want a harmful spirit roaming around. Victory is in the preparation, basically. It is my intention that if you attempt to leave that triangle, you will have to deal with Hecate. And if you attempt to leave that triangle, I'm putting you in that bottle over there. Giant friggin' bottle. Hecate's picture in it. The last spirit that went in there was destroyed. That's what I'm told. So... okay. Okay. I am shielding myself right now. Which I should have done in the first place. Yeah. You know what? This takes forever. Let's skip ahead a bit. Basically, I'm going to keep doing this until I'm pretty sure that there's no heaviness on my chest. This sucker's strong. Like, compared to the last one. Like, is he still, or is it just feels like that left over from when, you know, it's like when you get punched, it aches a little bit. Like, is he tied up there? Yeah, he can't move. Right. He's not draining me right now. No, just feels that way. All right. You're never alone. You have spirit guides. Like, is it ever scary when you're talking with a ghost or anything like that? Or a haunted room or anything? You are never alone. You have an entire team. Well, actually, like one customer I had only had one spirit guide. It happens. Some people only have one spirit guide, but that's all you need for that person. I'm never actually alone, right? A lot of a fear, like if you're afraid of the dark, if you're afraid of a hand reaching out from under your bed, or a lot of it just comes down to you feel safer when you have, strength in numbers. And if there's one thing I've learned after dealing with spirits, it's that you have strength in numbers already. Okay, now what do we do with you? Um, hmm. Okay, conference, spirit guide conference here. Last time we put them in a little tiny bottle, right? But then when I had that vision of the really bad spirit coming, I made that Hecate protection bottle, which just sort of seems to suck them in and trap them and kill them. Um, Thoughts? Oh, okay, sorry. They're saying handing them over to Hecate, as in putting them in the big Hecate bottle I have over there, is a better choice because if I just trap it, then I have it with me. Like, what do I do with it? Can't really let it out. It's not. It's not human, so it's not. Don't feel bad for it. It's not human, right? No. How are these things made? Magic, sometimes intentionally, but those usually have more agency. These are usually on accident. They only have one purpose, which is to drain. Just drain. Okay, so do I just go get that bottle and just whoop, bring it over here, or do I put him in a seal, bring it over there? Seal is better. So then, how does this thing work? 'Cause my understanding is that thing is like has a vortex coming out of it, like a whirlpool that'll just suck bad things into it. Um, is that not the case? It is, but seal is safer. How much more safe do we? He's in a triangle and he's bound. But I mean, I appreciate the input. I just want to know. I want to be clear what we're talking about. I'm running out of paper to write this stuff down on, though. I think I have one. Okay. Before I use this up, because I'm pretty sure he's just gonna wind up toast in there. I'd rather save that parchment for what I was gonna let go. Let me just try. Can we try the Hecate? Just bringing the bottle over here. Maybe even compelling him to enter it. I mean, it's worth trying, right? For more information on how I made that bottle, if you find my book review number 2 video about spellcrafting, I explain more about how I made the bottle, what all the little things inside the bottle are. Is this thing still like fully charged, good to go, super strong? It was built strong. Damn right it was. Okay, so hang on. So like, what if I just do this then? I command you to enter the bottle. Is that working? You're saying that worked? That worked. Yes. That thing is in the bottle. Yes. I'm only skeptical because I didn't really see it go in. Oh, okay. Okay. Still getting used to it. Like that haze I was describing earlier. When everything looks like that haze, it's kind of hard to tell what's what. So I thought it didn't work because I'm positive I still see that haze in the chair. And then it turns out that haze was just... Hey! Get away from the bottle. How did you know? How did you know? That's cool. That haze I was looking at was actually just the funnel for the bottle. So that thing's in there now? Now my dog's all happy? Is it trapped or is it gone? Gone. Yeah. So long. Alright. Next.